She was on some Freddy Krueger type stuff. She thought she was just casting a Nightmare on Elm Street. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to Stargirl Season 1, Episode 7. So without further ado, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video.
Have you heard him whispering to you? Because we all...
I think I've seen him.
The devil is everywhere, tempting us at every turn.
Okay, so basically, like, Yolanda, she goes to, like, confession or whatever. She's trying to talk to the man about... basically all the things she's done. I know that she's like, he's sitting over here thinking that she's crazy though. I know that for a fact because like she just talking about the devil and all this stuff. I know he like, huh?
Now I'm gonna watch you die.
I think that like the death really affected her, but also it's kind of like, okay, if y'all didn't kill him, like he would have tore you up, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a life or death situation. So I think it's okay that, like, you know, she got rid of brainwave. Okay, so basically, like, there's a like missing sign basically for Isaac. Yeah, Isaac is dead, but I don't think that, you know, anybody knows that except for, you know, the people that were actually there that night. So I guess they're like looking for Isaac, which, you know, obviously they're not gonna find him.
It's been days, Pat.
I know. Calypso hasn't made a move.
No, the staff, I mean.
Okay, so basically, like, the staff, like, it needs a little bit of assistance. Like, it's not completely terrible, but it's kind of like it's not ready to fight. Like, it's not in full action yet. Like, it's not ready to go. It needs to be, like, recharged. I think, you know, it got really hurt. And so hopefully the staff can go back to normal. Okay, so I think that that was the Shade, and I think the Shade is trying to tell Barbara something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that the Shade is probably like, can you help me? Because, like, the Shade is like, man down, someone come get me. It's like, all you see is like a little bit of shade and then some blood.
Diner and down, I wouldn't be waiting here at all. I want coffee now.
Okay, I know y'all all saw it. Y'all all saw the eye. Y'all all saw Eclipso. I'm like, Eclipso need to calm down and sit his little self down somewhere, okay? I don't know what his plans are, but I know that obviously it doesn't involve Cindy or the Shade.
That was a little scary, huh? It's okay. It was just an accident.
Yolanda's like, oh, the little kid. It's like, no, Yolanda, no, like, that's Eclipso. Like, yeah, you think he's so little and cute, but he could snap your neck in 2 seconds. Like, Yolanda, get away. I feel like someone needs to tell them that, like, Eclipso is like a kid. Like, they need to find out somehow.
Why? What about Chuck? Or Dr. McNider? Has he said anything? Nothing. I've been trying to reach out, but I don't even know how the goggles connected to him in the first place.
Y'all worried about Bethany's glasses, but has she started training? Because we all saw what went down last time, so I want to know, is she training yet, or are we not doing that yet?
Whoa.
Cameron! Oh my gosh!
Hey. Yeah, that surprise turned out way less fun than I thought.
Yeah, she thought it was Eclipso. Cameron was about to get that one too. He was about to get that wax on and wax off, okay? Like, Cameron, you can't be coming up to people trying to, like, be all cute and scare them, and it's like, not right now, Cameron. Not while Eclipso's loose.
Don't worry about it. Get this bad boy back in shape, huh? Now that you brought me aboard the giant robot train after I almost died, where do you want to start first?
Mike has officially started his training. We're gonna give it up to Mike. Come on, Mike. Period. I think that it's good that now he can fight so that he doesn't get beat every 2 seconds. So good for Mike.
I'm here.
So Yolanda's basically like, she's seeing things, she's hearing things, she doesn't know what's going on. I think she's having like a whole mental breakdown situation going on. So hopefully Yolanda could get it together. You know, I think that she just needs to like talk to some people. I mean, she's going to church, so that's really good.
Your mother just wants to help.
I haven't shared anything.
I'm just not a fan of Yolanda's mom because I don't like the fact that like she just owned her daughter. And it was kind of like, sis, you probably done some worse stuff. Yeah, what's tea? Tea, right? But she don't want to get into that. And it was like, then like the whole family like disowned her. I was like, y'all just like dumb. So I just don't deal with the mom.
Until Mr. Dyson returns, which might be longer than anticipated, I'm afraid. I'll do my best. Okay, have you guys talked about...
I mean, the whole thing was like Yolanda text Courtney. Obviously, she didn't see that because she's sitting over here like, oh, Cameron, oh, LOL, ha, ha, ha. Sitting over here texting him. She ain't even seen nobody else text messages. Okay, she need to switch it on over, go text Yolanda back, check up on her, and then come back over there with Cameron. Now I think she's just seeing stuff. Because we've been knew Henry died now, okay? So I'm like, at this point, like, it's either Eclipso or like Yolanda crazy. I don't know which one. It's one of them, right? I think that Eclipso could possibly be messing with her mind. But, I don't know. Right? I mean, Eclipso, he was at the place where Yolanda worked at, so maybe.
Henry, how?
You never forgave me. I'm in a bad place because of that. Because of you.
I think Yolanda needs some type of closure. Like, she did love Henry, and I think that, like, that whole situation has really just messed her up. I was thinking he was Eclipso, but now I'm really just thinking, like, Yolanda needs some type of closure.
Stay away.
I can't. I'm with you.
Y'all, Brainwave is back. This is crazy. I mean, it's really all in Yolanda mind. Like, that's really the tea right there.
Yolanda, are you okay?
Wow. So Yolanda was asleep the whole time. She was on some Freddy Krueger type stuff. She thought she was just casting a Nightmare on Elm Street. And yeah, she was dreaming the whole thing. I really thought that it was like Eclipso or something. And I was like, okay, maybe she's like, you know, Yolanda just a little crazy, but like she was dreaming the whole thing. Why is the black diamond just laying around where anybody could just take it? Like, who did that? Was that Pat? Because that's really dumb. Like, if someone just showed up, swooped in, and took it, like, Mike wasn't finna fight him off, right? And I'm like, Eclipso could have came in and told Mike to steal it back for him or something, right? I feel like Eclipso's gonna like pop up only because it seems like low-key creepy how like the diamond and it like keeps coming back. And I was like, I wonder like if he took one of the pieces like far away or something, like could it still find the rest of the pieces? Because I'm like, if we just destroy one part of it, you know, then the rest of it I guess won't work, right?
Hey, Mike, it's okay. It's okay. There's leeches. There's leeches.
Based on what just happened, like honestly, like I think like Pat needs to take the diamond somewhere far away, because it's like obviously the diamond still has like some type of powers even though Eclipso is not nearby. So I'm like, we just need to hide that, bury it, do something with that so nobody can find that.
I killed Brainwave.
So I'm glad that she told the group, because I feel like that was like the main thing that was like bothering her. Like she didn't know what to say to her group. So I'm really glad that like she told them. Glad that, you know, everyone's kind of opening up more, like having more honest conversations with each other. And I think that this is really going to help Yolanda out.
So that means
Yeah, so Yolanda ain't never lied. Just want to throw that out there. Basically, like, if it came down to it, they'd be like, oh, Yolanda, you killed before. Why don't you go do it? It's like they're not realizing, like, she didn't just, like, kill him in 2 seconds. Like, she did it, like, to save herself, you know? It's not like she just goes around killing folks.
I murdered someone.
So why she tell that man that? He probably gonna go and call the cops now. Yolanda going to jail, okay? And I'm like, I really hope that she don't, but I'm like, he probably gonna call the cops and she's probably going to jail.
You in the moment, but you underestimated me too.
So they think they gonna sit up here and do what? Battle at the church? Also, I think that she's imagining it. So was she gonna fight herself in the church? Because they gonna think it's some type of like exorcism or something going on, right? I'm like, because she gonna be looking straight crazy.
You've made so many bad choices.
So basically, Brainwave's mind is like inside of her, I guess, in a way. Because that really doesn't make sense. So I guess I just need to keep watching because I'm a little confused. Now, I don't know what's going on because I'm like, Courtney done showed up. But you know that Courtney always show up with backup for the most part. So I'm just kind of like, so she just showed up by herself and what, they just both gonna get beat? Y'all ain't got no backup?
What happened?
So she never left the house. She's still up in a house, right? Doing all this screaming, doing all this extra. I know, scaring all the people, scaring the dog too, probably. And I guess she was dreaming the whole thing.
Why did you choose me? I wasn't supposed to be Wildcat.
I guess Yolanda's really upset right now, but it's kind of like, okay, we chose her for a reason, right? Like, she makes an amazing Wildcat, okay? It's like, yeah, there's been some ups and downs, but I think it was really good for her. She didn't have any friends. Now she got to be part of a group that cares for her and loves her and all of that. I think that's good that she's Wildcat.
Everybody want that costume again. I quit.
What you mean quit? Where you think you going? Because we're not going to let you sit up here and quit now, okay? We'll give you some time off, okay? But we are not going to let... Y'all gonna let Yo-Yo leave? Really? Really? Yolanda like my favorite, so it's just kind of like, I got an attitude about that.
Is Yolanda there? She doesn't want to talk to you. Is she okay?
Like I said before, screw the mom, because you know what? She probably took away the phone. Okay? And it's like, do the mom even know Courtney and them? Because remember, the mom was like, oh, you can't be out late. You need to stay at home and da-da-da. So I'm like, do they even really know each other like that? You know what I mean? Or you just getting up on the phone, just saying whatever you want to say because you think that you're that girl and you're not.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys about Brainwave.
I like Pat. And one thing that I love about Pat is just like, I like that, you know, he was like, okay, we're going to get around the table. We're going to have an honest conversation. He was just kind of like, sit down. Like, I like that he's not just always yelling at her. He's just kind of like, okay, let's talk this through and let's figure out what went wrong. I don't even know what to say. Like, we done already lost Yolanda. And now Eclipso wants to kill Beth. Maybe not kill Beth. Maybe he just wants the glasses, okay? Maybe he wants Dr. Midnight. And it's like, okay, we'll give her the glasses, okay? But then Beth can't do nothing. So basically, we really only got 2 people on this team. And we got Pat doing the robot, okay? That's not good enough. I mean, obviously we don't have to worry about no ISA because they done dipped out. Artemis, have we found her? They didn't even bring that up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I think we need a recruit Cameron because we need more people. Okay, we're running low on people now. Okay, guys, we are at the end of the video. This episode went crazy, but yeah. So if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you guys like and subscribe and go check out my playlist. It's under the superhero reaction, so you can see my other Stargirl episodes that I reacted to. Okay, y'all? But y'all see you guys in the next video. Peace out.